It's long overdue, and it's something I have been vouching for the industry for a very long time, and the Oscars is officially doing it once and for all. They're finally adding a stunt performer category. How amazing is that? Especially because stunt work has been so ingrained in that industry for years. Literally, I would say since perhaps even the inception of filmmaking. And I'm surprised that it has taken until now to finally have a category like this be official, something that we can honor an entire group of people that risk life and limb for our own personal entertainment. Now, starting in 2027, apparently, the Academy Awards will officially include this brand new category. It's called Achievement in Stunt Design. This long overdue recognition of artists behind the movie magic, who flip cars and leap off buildings and choreograph all sorts of fight scenes that define the action of today's cinema, is a huge win for the industry. It's been a glaring omission from the ceremony, not only for decades, I'd say since the inception of the Oscars. I mean, it feels like this should have happened. They should have had this category a very, very long time ago. I mean, you have great examples of like John Wick and Mad Max, Fury Road, and even recently Mission Impossible, Fast and Furious. I feel like we could have really done a great job in honoring the stunt people that were involved in projects like those, and even the stunt people who have lost their life, who have procured severe injury through stunts. You know, I feel like having a category now is great, but I feel like it might need to offer a few more in the future. And this actually came as a formal letter from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences just in April 10th, confirming that films released in 2077 will be the first eligible for this new category at the 2028 ceremony. We don't know exactly what are the rules on what are the voting criteria just yet, but those are set to be released later next year. And the inclusion itself is already a major, I mean, I see it as a big cultural shift for the industry, an appreciation for something that goes completely unnoticed, in my opinion. It's an acknowledgement that stunt work isn't just as dangerous or or flashy. There's a certain artfulness to it. You know, there's a technical skill and a foundational ability to be able to pull something like this off and implement it into filmmaking as we know it. Not anybody can get into stunt work. This is the truth. And I think being a stunt man or woman perhaps can be even more demanding than the actor. You know, the actor just needs to look good on the motorbike, but then they take him off and then they bring in the stuntman and he's like, okay, you're gonna have to drive across this mountain. You have 4 takes. You better make sure you get it perfect on the first. You know, it's stuff like this. The pressure, the demand, the technical prowess, the training that requires somebody to even be in such a field of expertise needs to have the proper recognition. And the Oscars is the highest one. So I'm glad. You know, this isn't only a step the Oscars have taken recently to modernize and give credit where it's due. Just last year, the Academy introduced another long missing category, Achievement in Casting, which will be awarded for the very first time in 2026. So yeah, it looks like the Academy is slowly catching up to with what audiences and insiders have known for a very long time. And there's a lot more to filmmaking than just the acting and the directing and the costume designing. The thing is, we shouldn't undermine any aspect of it. You know, to create movie magic is a long and arduous process. It's expensive, it's time consuming, it involves so many people. so much talent, time, and money. I think it's appropriate to give recognition to all of it in some way. And stunt work is long overdue. So congratulations to the stuntmen and women of the industry who really break their back and bone for our personal entertainment. I'm super stoked to see the category unveil in 2028 in the Oscar Academy. And yeah, that will be a very, very fun category to look into. Do share your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with more news and highlights from the world of entertainment.